Hello and welcome back to another week of Sambo iRacing. We are back in the Porsche 718, the Cayman GT4, this time at Hockenheim for yet another track guide. Now, behind the wheel is Gianni Lutzu, 10,500k iRating, real-life racing driver and full-time driver coach. So if you want to improve your own skills and you need some coaching, you can check out his website. There is a link in the description. There's also a link for our website, sambosetups.com, with all the setups curated by Gianni. If you so wish to check that out, sambosetups.com, and we do have the Patreon page. All the links in the description. Right, with that out the way, let's start the hot lap. But here we are, smashing it down the main straight, looking for the braking marker for turn 1, which is just after the 100 board. Brakes up to about 60%, putting that corner, absolutely smashing into it, in fact. Out for the tight turn 2, and again we're going to be braking just after the 150 this time, holding it at around 65%, putting it all the way down to the sausage curb, back on the gas in second gear, quint the corner at 3, turn 5 parabolic here, absolutely flat as one would expect, and now we are coming up to the turn 6 incredibly tight hairpin, and let's have a see what he does. Right, at the 150, on the brakes, long and hard, all the way down to second gear, back on the gas. Just using that sausage curb to straighten the car out on exit. Stay well over to the left-hand side as we cut back across for turn 7, absolutely flat as you'd expect. Try and get back over to the right-hand side. As soon as we're alongside that curbing, on the brakes, all the way down to second gear, back on the gas, avoiding the sausage curb on the apex. Now just a lift going through turn 10. And again, using that sausage curb. For turn 11, very tricky. There's no specific marker. I will show you what I would use in the breakdown lap. Just before the 50, getting on the brakes. Again, long trail off, back on the gas as we go through turn 12. Lap through 13. Over to the left-hand side, now we're braking to about 30% and a long trail off. Picking back up on the gas in third, never hits 100%, and then just to lift the final corner. Exits nice and wide, but keeps it on the track. And open across he goes in a 1:45.5. Right, breakdown lap coming up next. Right, breakdown lap. So first braking marker going to be just before the 100 board. So as you can see, 100 board's still there, it's already on the brakes. Reaches a peak of about 60%, trails that off, gets back on the gas just ahead of that sausage curb, which is then going to absolutely obliterate. There we go. Exits nice and wide. Now for turn 2, it's going to be just after the 150, I believe, this time. So yeah, we go through it. So he's on the brakes, already at peak pressure by the time he gets to the 100 board. Holds it, trails it off once he's gone past the 50. All the way down to the apex, picking back up on the gas, and he doesn't attack that sausage curb this time. Gets up to 100% now midway across the track, and then cuts back across in third flat out through turn 4. Right, for turn 6, starts braking exactly where I've paused it here. So, I don't know, what's that, about 20, 30 meters before the 150. And again, holds it all the way through, almost until the end of the grass on the left-hand side before he starts turning in. That's when he trails it off. And when does he pick back up on the gas? Fairly early on. Use that sausage curb, or he does, to straighten the rear of the car. Turn 7, flat. So now we're looking for, there's 2 sets of curbing on the right-hand side, so it's separated by a little sort of exit road. And it's basically as soon as he gets alongside the first one, which is just now, he starts getting on the brakes, pointing towards the 50 marker, braking in a straight line towards the far right-hand side to open up the entry into turn 8 and starts picking back up on the gas at the apex. So you want to be over to the left-hand side as we go through turn 9 here, and now just a lift to go through turn 10. Picking back up on the gas. Again, you don't want to go too early or you will get an off-track, but just about stays in there. All right, for this next one, it's tricky, but you see this marshal's place with the little sort of red line there. We're going to go through that, and then you see this exit road. We're going to start braking a couple of car lengths after the exit road ends. So just exactly here. It's quite tricky to spot, but you will get a feel for it during your practice sessions. Exit nice and wide. Going to use just before the 50 board for turn 12. So there you go. Holds it around 55-60%, trails it off all the way down, back on the gas. We go flat through this first part here, and once we've gone past the sausage curb and we're moving over to the left hand side, that's when we get on the brakes to about 30%. Rails it off, back on the gas in third, and again just using the sausage curb, never gets back up to 100% before he then does this lift for the final corner. And now we're back on the gas early on before we actually hit the apex of turn 16, the final corner. Exit nice and wide. And over across the line. Right, we've got one final version coming up next with the driving line on without me talking.